Double salute to the people, man. What's good with it? Black Goose TV. As always, Fluence Boxing is in the building, man. I'm feeling absolutely amazing. I'm feeling absolutely great. And what I absolutely love every single time, man, reaction videos. Whenever I do a reaction video, I'm always absolutely like, yo, energy on top notch, energy 100. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's this era of illusion. You feel me? I'm not really sure what's gonna be said, but at the same time, I got an idea. And I really appreciate hearing what some of these guys got to say, especially when they're talking about other fighters, other potential matchups, and et cetera, kind of giving their input. Because at the end of the day, I can think I know my shit when it comes to boxing, but you know what I'm saying, the professionals is always levels above us, so we can talk shit. You know what I'm saying, we can go back and forth about who's the best, we can go back and forth about who's gonna win, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, take a step back, sit down, chill, grab your popcorn, and when the pros is talking, listen, my nigga, because they at that level for a reason. Now, before we get into this reaction video, man, as always, like the video, subscribe to the channel, notification gang, and comment on this joint. You know what I'm saying? It's not that hard to do. And as always, it helps the channel out, man. But anyways, love y'all, appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all show some love, man. Show that little bit back. Let's get into this reaction video, man. We got my man Anthony Yarde, man. He got some things to say. Anthony Yarde has been a topic, a lot of my subject as of the last couple of days, because obviously this past weekend, Arthur Beterbiev did his thing against Joe Smith Jr. Y'all check out that Fluence in case y'all haven't. It was lit, we was good, we was having fun. But Anthony Yarde got Arthur Beterbiev next. So you know what I'm saying, other US outlets, when it comes to Houston side of the game, y'all might not be talking about it, but guess what? Your boy talking about it, especially since Yarde's one of my favorite fighters. So I wanted to hear what Anthony Yarde had to say, and when he was asked about how Anthony Joshua should approach his rematch against Oleksandr Usyk. And the reason why I went to hear what he had to say and why I think it's going to be very interesting is because Anthony Yarde lost to Kovalev, and he lost to Arthur. He lost to Kovalev simply because of the jab, right? The jab destroyed him, and very bad corner advice, in my personal opinion. I thought he could have won that fight if he wasn't given the corner advice he was given in around the 7th or 8th round, but that's here nor there. And then in his defeat against Lyndon Arthur, actually, where I thought, I made it very public. You guys can check it out. Still on the YouTube video like a couple years ago. I said he should have won that fight. He was robbed. I still believe he was robbed to this day, because all Arthur had was a jab. He fought on his back foot the entire time. He was scared to engage. You can definitely tell he was scared of his power, but he was able to win off that jab. So I think if anyone has some advice about being, having athletic advantages against their opponent, and finding out a way to use it in its favor against a boxer, it's Anthony Yarde. Because even though some may say Kovalev's not a boxer, as he got older in age, he became a boxer, definitely, especially after that loss to Andre Ward. He definitely changed his style. And you guys want to, at me or say I'm wrong or disagree with me, you don't watch boxing like that, because Kovalev definitely changed his style after those 2 losses to Andre. And then obviously going against Lyndon Arthur. Arthur is a boxer of a boxer. The dude literally fights behind his jab. Like, his main weapon is his jab, and everything comes behind it. So he had to, Yarde had to make some adjustments when it came to, I think if he would have fought Kovalev a second time, I think he would have beat him easily. I think he would have knocked him out. And same with, obviously, he fought Lyndon Arthur a second time and he knocked him out. I think what Yarde figured out was the fact that the way I can take away this man's jab, or if I'm going against someone with a very strong jab, is my aggressiveness, because Yarde has very underrated defense. He has probably some of the best defense at the light heavyweight division. I've been said this. I've been gave him praise for that. So I'm not going to beat a dead horse. You feel me? So with all that being said, contacts put up out of there. Excuse me for the little burp side of the game. You know what I'm saying? You already know what I'm on, chilling. But let's get into the reaction video. I'm very interested to see what Anthony Yarde has to say about how Anthony Joshua should approach the rematch with Usyk and what may work for him. Because I literally think Yarde is the perfect person to talk about it, because I feel like Yarde has been in that situation before a couple times. At least, once, you know what I'm saying, he found out him being the aggressor is what worked in his favor. So let's see.
I hope there's no bias in this one. So, you don't even have to give me a pick, but you could just tell me who you're leaning towards, 51-49. Got to ask you about Usyk versus Joshua.
Yeah.
So who would you lean towards? You don't got to give me a pick, because I know you love Joshua. So if you could just give me who you're leaning towards.
Why do you say I love Joshua? I'm from London.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe you don't, but I figured you guys are probably pretty close.
I'm supporting Joshua.
I love how Yarde was like, nigga, this is probably the first time you've ever interviewed me. How the fuck I love Joshua? This because we from the same place. We both from London. Like, we from different parts of London, nigga. That's like saying me, because I'm from Cali, I'm going to support somebody from, you know what I'm saying, Northern California. It's like, but I'm not from Northern California. I'm from Southern California. So it's like, yeah, maybe we talking about out of state shit. I'm like, yeah, Cali all day. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If a Northern Cali is going against the Southern Cali, it's Southern all day. That's why I'm always for Ryan Garcia, because he's from the Southern Cali side of the game. So I'm like, but anyways, that's neither here nor there. Let's go ahead and get this.
all the way. Support and who I think's going to win could be different, but from what I've seen of Joshua, he's got that thing. You know that thing where okay, you want to doubt me, I'm going to prove you wrong.
That's a fact.
What tactics he uses, I feel like that's what determines the fight. But if I had to sway towards somebody, I'm going to sway towards Joshua. The reason why I'm going to sway towards Joshua is because I feel like if he attacks Usyk not going to control, not going to handle him.
And
He
you
attacks him.
and you don't think he attacked him in the first fight?
He
No.
didn't. He came out here started pouring. He's looking for a boxing match. And Usyk said, yes, got him.
So anybody who doesn't understand what Yard just said, and the fact of he was able to quickly say, like, of course Joshua didn't attack him. And I know a lot of you guys do, because BlakGooseTV family, man, we the smartest boxing motherfucking fans out here. So I know I'm not saying nothing new to y'all, but it's for any of them new niggas who hop up in here, don't know what the fuck they talking about. I'm finna educate y'all. Whenever you see a guy come out, immediately start pawing, 9 times out of 10, they want to box. If you come out and you are pawing, however you want to say it, whatever the case is, but you playing with that lead hand, that lead jab. I'm playing with the hand. I'm trying to get the perfect position so I can come off the hook, the uppercut, throw the jab to the body, you know, whatever the case may be. He's trying to box. If you saw what Better Biv did against Joe Smith Jr., you know when somebody coming up trying to be an aggressor, be an attacker. If you want to see Anthony Joshua be an aggressor and attacker, look at his fights before he fought Klitschko, right? When he did the Dillian White, man, what he did to Chisora, what he did to Calm. Like he was known for maybe the first 2 or 3 rounds not to do much, and then between the 4th to the 6th, he would literally bulldoze motherfuckers. So, and you saw that with Better Biv, right? Joe Smith Jr. And I said this during the live. I'm like, the thing I'm gonna be wary of is Joe Smith Jr. is fighting behind his jab, but he doesn't fight behind his jab on a normal basis. So he's not gonna understand certain aspects of utilizing that jab and being able to make sure you're not in danger. Because a lot of people think just because, oh, my reach is 80 inch, your reach is 72 inch. If I fight behind my jab, you can't touch me. Like, no, nigga, that don't mean nothing. And of course, Joe Smith Jr. and his team knew that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, I basically, when you see someone come out and they're pawing, they're trying to box. If you see someone like Better Biv come out and he's trying to get on the inside, he's trying to attack. And Yard is saying this from experience, because Yard tried to box a little bit too much with Lyndon Arthur, and he tried to box a little bit too much with Kovalev. Even though I feel like he could have won the Kovalev fight, even though I feel like he beat Lyndon Arthur the first time. Obviously, if he would have came out and he would have just been himself, it would have worked. Now, where I do disagree with Yard is, yes, Anthony Joshua has the ability to attack, but the difference between him and Yard is Anthony Joshua's defense is very suspect. So he will attack and leave himself vulnerable and open to counter shots if the attack isn't successful. Yard can attack, but also be safe, because he understands if I miss something, he counters. I am such a defensive wizard where I'm going to be okay and be able to put myself in a position where I'm not taking too much of these counter punches and still be in a position to, return fire. But let's go ahead.
God, because you can't outbox Usyk. Again, he paid it, he enjoyed that shit. He said, cool, you're in a box, kept pivoting, but he was off. That's what he does. And Joshua was a person that's still learning boxing.
Yep.
And he started late like me, he's still learning. But when it comes to that thing of rolling your shoulders and swinging, that's Joshua. So I feel like if he does that in the second fight, he'll stop him.
Got you. Thank you, man. I really appreciate you.
Beautiful. I love what he just said. Everything he said was exactly right. Everything was perfect. That shows the awareness of Yard, because he started boxing late like me. So it's just beautiful. I love what I heard from Yard, man. I still don't understand why he doesn't get the love he should in the UK, man. I think he's a lot more entertaining than Joshua. You know what I'm saying? He's not stale. He doesn't stick to the shits. You know what I'm saying? He's a lot more entertaining than Dillian White. But y'all don't show him no love, and I don't understand, man. But you know what I'm saying? You got a U.S. supporter here, man, since day one. As always, y'all, much love. Lions in the camp, man. Nothing but love, man. So salute to you, man. Let me know what y'all think about this BlakGooseTV family, about this reaction. Let me know if y'all, disagree with anything, agree with it. In the middle, whatever the case may be, man. We got a whole comment section, man. Drop it below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, man, on Sports Nigga side of the game.